Judge refuses to cut bail for Malibu driver accused of killing 4 Pepperdine students. The Malibu crash that shook Southern California is once again back in the spotlight. A California judge has rejected a plea to lower bail for Fraser Bohm, the 23-year-old accused of killing 4 Pepperdine University students in a high-speed crash that prosecutors say was fueled by reckless driving. The tragedy happened in 2023 along the Pacific Coast Highway, a stretch already known for danger and fatal accidents. Investigators say Bohm was behind the wheel of his BMW, driving at more than 100 miles per hour when he lost control and slammed into 4 young women walking near the road. The victims, sorority sisters Niamh Rolston, 20, Peyton Stewart, 21, Asha Weir, 21, and Deslyn Williams, 21, were killed instantly, leaving their families and community devastated. In court, Bohm's defense team argued that his bail, currently set at $4 million, should be cut in half. His attorney, Alan Jackson, a well-known Los Angeles lawyer, told the court the family had sold their home and drained their finances trying to fund the defense. He claimed the current bail amount had tied up their resources, leaving them unable to cover expert witnesses and further investigations. They say prove the crash was a tragic accident rather than murder. But Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Thomas Rubinson refused to grant the request. The judge pointed out that Bohm's bail had already been reduced from an initial $8 million, $2 million for each life lost, and reminded the courtroom that private representation is not a guaranteed right. He noted that countless defendants would love a reduced bail to hire big-name lawyers, but the justice system does not operate that way. Public defenders remain an option for those unable to afford expensive counsel. For the victims' families, the decision was a small but important victory. Tracy Rolston, mother of Niamh, was present during the hearing and spoke out, saying the families were relieved the bail had not been lowered. After nearly 2 years of waiting, she said they are holding on to the hope that justice will finally be served. Prosecutors argue Bohm's behavior that night was deliberate and criminally reckless, pointing to the speed and location of the crash. Bohm, however, has pleaded not guilty to 4 counts of murder. His former attorney previously suggested that another driver had been chasing him in a road rage incident, pushing him to lose control of the vehicle. Prosecutors, though, maintain that they have no evidence to support that claim. The next hearing in Bohm's case is set for October 8th, and the stakes could not be higher. On one side, the defense argues this was nothing more than a horrific accident. On the other, prosecutors and grieving families demand accountability, calling the crash a deadly act of recklessness that destroyed 4 young lives full of promise. As the case moves forward, emotions remain raw, and the community continues to mourn. The Pacific Coast Highway has seen countless accidents, but this one has left a scar that may never heal. With the courtroom battles intensifying, the question now looms: will Fraser Bohm be convicted of murder, or will his defense manage to convince a jury that this was simply a tragic mistake? The answers will come in time, but for now, all eyes are on the October hearing, where both sides are preparing to clash once again in a case that has gripped not only Malibu, but the entire nation.